Peace of love, peace of love, peace of love. Chosen ones, I'm back with another banger. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right into this. So for everyone that has been sticking around the channel for some months, uh you know what I'm saying? I mentioned it in a couple videos that I don't eat meat, and I kind of just wanted to update y'all on that journey. You know, it's been about like a year and a half, almost 2 years, and like I just want to kind of like inform y'all of the benefits that come along with this transition. So for a lot of people that don't already know, um, animals have souls too. Like, they're living beings, just like us, experiencing this lifetime. But a lot of the, they're more in sync. A lot of the times they're more in sync, like, birds and things like that. How they roll, they move in packs, and they move in, these synchronicities. They're more in tune with the divine power as oneness, instead of, in this realm that we live in, which is trying to be created and manipulated into like that separation, fighting amongst one another. So they experience a whole life too that's different than ours. So with that being said, whenever an animal is taken out of a nature, you got to think about it like this. Imagine a human, right? Like a human being getting taken out their home, right? And they get taken somewhere else and tortured, what I'm saying, fed this certain food so that they can get a certain way, so that they can get killed, and their meat can get basically sold to all these companies for them to sell to all the customers and stuff like that. So that's basically how it is for an animal's life, you know, a cow and different things like that. Like whenever they get killed, you don't know what type of energy that they are emitting truly, and that energy is transferred to that meat that they are serving to the world. And like what I've noticed is, not eating that and not consuming that, you really get back in tune with yourself, because a lot of the times it's easy to get out of tune with yourself by always consuming that, because meat already takes like 2 days to fully process through your system, right? It already takes 2 days to fully process through your system. So on top of that, you may, you know, growing up in a household like me, you eat anything in the morning. You won't just rely on solely what they say is breakfast. You eat what's left over from last night's dinner or something like that. And if you eat that in the morning, and then you turn around and eat, meat again at lunch, and then you eat meat again at dinner, like all that is being all clogged up within yourself. Like it's energy being clogged up, blocking your chakras, like really unlining yourself. So then you start to feel out of whack. Like you start to feel, you know, less less of energy. Like you really are tired more. You become tired more. If you had something to do, say you have something to do, but you go out to a buffet, because buffets, that's the major trap, because it's an all you can eat buffet, and people pay their buck. So they think, oh, since I paid all this, I gotta eat all this food, I gotta stuff myself up. But then you had all these moves to do in reality after you finish eating, but now you feel like going home and sleeping, because now you consumed all that, that I call it like kind of like dead energy, because it's like that depressing energy of animal getting killed, and that energy being transferred to the meat, and then that being transferred to the human that's consuming that into their vessel. And we're all energy, so you observe everything, whether you want to agree with that or not. Like everything is energy, so when you take in that and large quantities of it, you feel the effects. And then especially like in America, you know, it's normalized to eat like a steak or something that's the size of a plate. In reality, the portions is supposed to be way smaller. So, the obesity rate and all that goes up because of meat. People get hooked on to meat, like pork and all that, at a young age, and they can't break away from that bad habit because of the taste, the smell. Think about all that of what's going into that. How I think about meat, it's like it's all basically the same, with different seasonings that is man-made and they created, and they do this so that it can let off the sense, give it the looks, to really manipulate the mind to think it's okay to consume. And then, to manipulate people by saying, oh, if you consume grilled chicken, versus, pork or this or that is better. It's all the same thing. It's all the mind manipulation. Like, you know, truth be told, they lie in everyone's faces just so that they can continue to have control over people, because that's an easy way, what I'm saying, for the average person that comes home from work, right? Say he comes home from 9 to 5 and they go and pick up their family some McDonald's or something. They're gonna be eating that. Next thing you know it, the news channel is on or something like that, blasting in the background, and now all this information is being misleaded into the subconscious, and now it's getting embedded into the subconscious without them consciously being aware, because you know now that energy of that meat just kind of took over their bodies, because now they're consuming it towards the delta state of the brain waves, which is towards when you're about to rest at night. Your brain starts to shift into that delta state, so now you're more, it's more accessible. I think that's how you say it. That's a word, but it's more access to your subconscious. It's easier access, as I should say, easier access to your subconscious mind. So now you got to think about it, man. Like, the places that really be open when a person gets off of work, you know what I'm saying? If a person gets off of work late, the places that be open like McDonald's, Whataburger, different things like that, they're designed to keep a person in this system, and then it just goes on generation to generation until a person finally realizes that, hey, it is not good to eat this, and they start consuming something else, because that actually changes your whole life around. And I swear to God, because it's been about like a year and a half, like going on to 2 years of not consuming that, and forget all the lies, forget all the stuff that they said. Oh, you need meat for protein and all of that. Truth be told, you don't, because I'm still here. I'm healthier than ever. My skin looks amazing, and it's like I feel so energized. Like, I wake up extra early every morning around like 4, sometimes 3 in the morning, 3:30, to get my day started, because there's much more things in life to do and to get done. But it's these little things that kind of like hold you back and always make you take a major step back. And it's like, man, you feel like you're working so hard, but it's these little things that you got to cut out, because you got to ask yourself sometimes, put yourself in that moment of that life that you desire, right? That successful life, that healthy life. Are you eating healthy? Are you that type of person? Like, you want good health. What comes along with that major wealth is good health. Like, you have to really be walking in your light, and don't dim it to external things, because these external things are designed to really hold you back from the highest vibration that you can operate at in this realm. You want to be able to unlock that highest consciousness, and really stay focused to be able to build up that willpower to smash through your goals. And that's how you do it, just by really fixing your diet. I really tell people, if you're transitioning, a lot of people be like, it's a slow transition, I'm gonna do it. If you really want to do it, you will do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not no, oh yeah, I'll cut it out next week, or I have to cut it out these days. If you really are thinking about doing it, it is messages, your intuition, listen to it, to cut it out, because you need health, good health in your life, to keep, what I'm saying, my bad, I shook the desk, to keep smashing through these goals. Your intuition will send you these signs that are like, man, should I cut this out? And if you are getting those types of questions, 99% of the time, you need to take action on that and listen to your intuition. So if you want to make that transition, do it. Take that leap of faith. Try something new. Live in the unknown. Don't predict your future all the time, because that's how your manifestations get blocked, and we self-sabotage our dreams sometimes just by doing that. But, I hope this message could help. Try out different things like a plant-based diet, or just try stuff that's just, healthier, and just avoiding, meat. Eat fruit, get lots of sun. If you are in an area with a lot of sun, take advantage of that, because that is vitamin D. The sun, like, refuels your body. You know, it replaces that hunger whenever you get hungry and you go outside and you start sun gazing, looking at the sun, grounding yourself. It replaces the hunger. You just got to try it out for yourself. Keep continuing to do it, to build it as a good habit. But you know, if this video could resonate with someone out there, help anyone, leave down in the comments. Also subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the post notifications. But as always, y'all take care and have a blessed and an abundant day. Peace and love, family.